Good morning, everybody. Hey, happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Just firing up the Ninja Trader, starting to look at everything here. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's see what we got going on in the news this morning. Oh, taking a look at CNBC. I always come in, just take a look at what's going on in the markets in the morning. Always a good idea. This CNBC is telling me the stock sell-off. It's expected to continue. I have learned in the past not to pay much attention to these headlines. More interested in what's going on up here. These numbers, yeah, we're red. Let's look at what's going on in Europe. Also red, but not horribly bearish. Asia, around 1%, it looks like. 1% or below, so that's not too bearish. Not crazy. And bonds aren't, where's a 10-year? Not too bad. I mean, obviously, my bearish bias has continued. Queen's funeral today, possibly lower volume. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely correct. Could be lower volume today because of the Queen's funeral. Let's see here. Something else I wanted to look at in the news. 10-year jumps to 3.5, highest level since 2011. Yeah, could be. Well, I don't know. Bitcoin's tanking. Cryptos are tanking. I don't think it's a good time to get into crypto, though, even though it's tanking. I think that it's a lot of regulation noise going around crypto right now. So I think you probably want to stay out of it. But I think it probably can come down lower. It's also, crypto is correlating with the indices these days. And the indices, I think, have lower to go as well. So still kind of sitting on my hands in terms of longer term investment stuff. Let's look at what we got going on. I'll start with the weekly. Nasdaq, and take some of these levels. Look at all these nice levels we drew out from yesterday or from last week. Just take some of these off. None of these really matter. A little blue box there. Take that guy off. We'll mark out last week's low as an area of support, which I think will be broken, and then price will probably eventually want to come down here to the 200 SMA, which corresponds with the bottom of the band on the week. We can see that price in the past has really been attracted to that lower band, and it's kind of skidded on it when it gets down there. We just kind of skid down. The 200 SMA, though, I talked about it last week. The 200 SMA on the weekly is held for all eternity almost. It would be, this is all the way back. It's like in 2014, 10 years, this chart, I could probably adjust the data settings on this to have this go back further, but we can just see how the 200 SMA is really held for the last decade on the weekly. That's not to say that if we go into, a significant bearish recession that it wouldn't break, and then, God forbid we come down to the bottom of this channel here on the weekly. I'm not sure if that would happen or not, but certainly, this supporting downtrend line right here was definitely in play for the better part of the summer, better part of spring into the summer, and then we broke out of the up channel on it. You can see here we broke out of the up channel up here. It gave a little bit of hope that it was going to begin to move up a little bit, but it's just up way too high. I think it needs to come down a little bit more. I don't think that the chart pattern is, what the chart pattern should have been, and if Jerome Powell just would have kept his mouth shut, is the chart pattern should have been the breakout to the upside, a pull back to the 20, and then a move back up. That should have been the chart pattern. But where would it want to go up to? There's really no fundamental reason for this thing to move up. And somebody could correct me on that, but I don't see the fundamental reason that it would move up. So I think it's just going to continue to drift down until we get some reason for it to start to move up again. Inflation is obviously pushing it lower and lower. Yeah, we've got some Fed stuff going on this week. And, it had a chance here to break out. It's not going to. I think the bottom of the band here on the on the weekly is going to be its next really target, which is down here 11,300, 250-ish, 200 SMA. And then if it gets through, the support area down here, oops, turn that off. If it gets through this, this touchdown here, it's definitely got the bottom of this channel, which is really unthinkable that it would come down all the way down to 10,000 now. It doesn't even seem that bad compared to the bottom of this channel on it. Some support. I'm just taking a look. There's some support over here, but again, that's not typically how this thing likes to move. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it wants to do. It's not going to do that today. So let's look what we got going on today. Let's look for the daily. Actually, we had a decent recovery on Friday. You can see this nice pin that happened. I think we probably are going to get through that support. I think the near-term support's going to be down here. I'm going to move this up. So I don't have so many lines on my chart. I think near-term support's going to be 11,700. So we're going to be looking at Friday's low as a key area of support, 11,775. That's about 70 points in there. They'll try to pick up something on it possibly. We can look at a 4-hour. Yeah, we can see how that band's opened up there on the 4-hour as well. So I think that's going to be a key level for it. Probably try to pick up this pocket as price moves through. I want to be careful though, because today does seem like it's probably going to be a little bit rangy, a little choppy. We can see here on the hourly. Let's take a look at that. We can see how we gapped down. Where's my pen? Back here, pen. You can see how we gapped down here on the open last night. You see we gapped down here on the open last night, made a little bit of a move up, and then crash. We've just been falling through during the overnight session. We've got a low volume that's formed. Again, this is just an overnight volume profile, so I'm taking this with a grain of salt. But it's there nonetheless. I think our levels, again, are going to be Friday's low. Friday's low. Get off of here. Get you. Friday's low is going to be obviously key area of support. It's also at the bottom of the band on the 1-hour. Let's see here. We've got this descending trend line. I don't like that. Maybe like. We've broken to the upside on. You see, this is a very nice little setup here. This downtrend, trend line, very nice bullish candle here on the hourly, break higher, although this one looks very concerning that it broke higher and they get this very bearish candle. Now we've popped up through it. Looking a little choppy, huh? So I want to be careful of this morning. Now it looks like it's going to come back down. We've got point of control back up here down here, value area high. Look at a 30-minute just to see. Yeah, if we move back down through 40, we might get a drop. If you're trying to trade that setup to the downside, we'd probably move down to a lower time frame. Try to find some support. There's some support on the 5-minute, but we can see how it fanned out here away from its structure, which is kind of a bullish sign for it. Positive delta 1100, negative on the day though. So, they might be trapping some bears down here. People having to get out. This actually looks like a long setup. But obviously the markets are, pointing to the downside on higher time frames. So I just need to be aware of that. I don't know if I would be looking to take a long on it, but, this positive delta. Again, Europe's not overly bearish. Neither is Asia. Asia's not overly bearish. It is bearish. So, I think we're probably going to chop around down here for a while today. And it may just stay like in this range right here. May stay in that range. Maybe we pop up to this. When I looked at this thing on my phone this morning, I woke up. The range looked like here. I saw the bands here on the 1-hour. It looked like this resistance, and then down here support. That's what it looks like to me at the moment. We might just range in here. It's a solid range though. I mean, it's 200 points in there. So a lot of times you can just trade break a structure either way. I'm taking a sip of my coffee here. Hopefully that wasn't too close to my microphone. You didn't hear it. I haven't really had a chance to look at the chart this morning or the chart. Wow, Monday morning, guys. Monday morning. Ooh, hard for me to get my words straight here. What's up, Lennon? Hey, SW Blaze. What's up, Zero? What's up, Kyle? Cesar. Good morning, Matt Davies. What's up, man? Hey, Matt Davies. I haven't heard back from Bookmap at all about doing that session, so sorry, man. Airbank. What's up? Kyle's saying 9 a.m. Home Builders Index. Going to confirm the housing market, so it has already peaked. Yeah, I mean, I can tell, Kyle, that the housing market's already peaked. We got houses. I mean, like in my neighborhood, if a house went on the market a year ago around this time, it would be a bidding war on it, and the thing would be off the market within a couple days. We've got houses now sitting on the market for weeks, so I know the housing market's peaking. It's about ready to turn. It's just, I feel bad for people who are buying houses right now or did buy houses, within the last 6 months or so, because they bought at the top and they bought way over the value of their house. People next door to me sold their house and they put a bidding war on it, and I don't even know what the guy paid for it, but I look at him every time. I'm like, man, you overpaid for that thing. You're gonna be paying for it, or not paying for it. You're gonna have to be sitting on that house for 4 or 5 years before you get back to break even. Let's see. Timo, good morning. What's up, dog? What's up, Joe? Coco, good morning, my man. Babu, I'm sorry. I hope I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize. Question: can you explain why you use a volume chart? I use volume candle right here. It's just I kind of like data candles. Time-based candles are good too because um, you can see traditional setups, which is nice. But volume candles, are actual on order flow a little bit more, so I can see volume a little bit better. George, what's up, man? Fire say good morning to you. I'm sorry. Timu, good morning. What's up, STR? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Before we really get the market open, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Completely free. Helps support the channel. Encourages me to get up on doing this thing on a Monday morning, even when I'm tired, a little groggy. That's okay. What's up, Parashiv? Good morning, my man. Hit those likes, guys. Hit those likes. Keep those likes coming. So we got this 1 minute pullback here. Again, what I was talking about, I was actually looking to go a little bit long on it because it looked like we had that big explosion up. I'm not going long on it, though. I'm just saying that it looked like more of a bullish setup. We've continued this bearish structure. We'll just let that ride out. Coming, I think it's got some support down here at 19. If it breaks this support level here, I think its next level will be 800, which is not too shocking. Psych level, we got a touch over it over here. Again, I think we're probably looking at kind of a rangy day today. We've got our two, our support and our resistance level up here. If it broke, 70, if we broke the 20 SMA on the 1 hour, I think we would get that move up. We've got this low volume zone going on here from last week's volume profile that, it's hard to ignore, which is coming in at 41. That's where price came up pre-market and then just kind of died out. I wouldn't be surprised if the band here starts pinching in and kind of comes down there. So I'll extend my blue box to 44. We got a pop of 20 SMA on the 1 hour, which is right here at 875. I think that price might get sucked up to 940. What's up, Vernon? What's up, Bobby? I can also see price rolling here, spiking through, coming around. I would just be careful of it today. I think it's going to get pretty choppy. One thing that I would probably do is just trade scalps on break of structure. Price action. Easy peasy, lemon chicken squeezy. And it could be something as simple as like, look, I've got this 5-minute support right here. If price comes down to this, I'm going to be looking for this bullish structure to break back to the upside. And you just take a scalp on it. I'm probably not going to try to hold anything too crazy. I'm not going to get too balls to the wall on it today, I think. So the Fed's got a meeting that starts on Tuesday. I'm not, expected to deliver. We can just look at this real quick. Da, da, da. Policy. That's weird that when I was looking at that Forex calendar, it didn't have that on it. I knew it was coming this week. I was like, why isn't this thing on there? Do I have my week right? Is the month right? What is going on with this? Wednesday, 2 p.m. So it's FOMC, Fed stuff this week. Well, I think Thursday will probably be a good day to trade. Friday, I think, will be an excellent day to trade. Probably a lot of volatility on Friday. What a interesting photo they picked for this. I don't like this photo at all. Yeah, 75 basis point increase. Powell's been pretty negative on the market, so I think that's definitely going to come up. What about Apex payouts? Yeah, Apex is changing their payout method. I saw that email too. I haven't really looked at it. It came in last night, and I wasn't really in the mood to deal with it. I plan to look at it later. You've got to go now through some third party. I don't know what I think about that. Usually they do direct deposit, which is nice. Sometimes with me, when companies do that, it's kind of like a little bit of a red flag. Almost like they can start blaming somebody else now when payouts don't work. But I'm not saying that's going to happen. But you do notice whenever there's like connectivity issues or something's going on, Apex always blames Rhythmic, So I don't know. Nothing bad's happened yet. I guess we just go with the flow. And if you don't want to participate, you don't have to participate. Nobody's forcing anybody. Coming down that support area now. We also have it drawn out here in the 500 volume. This is another reason I use the 500 volume. I find that price respects the 500 volume trend line more than it does like this. Like I wouldn't have this up on any of my other charts. But the 500 volume, I can see it. And then we've got the support coming in at 17. I mean, it's pre-market, guys. I'm not trading pre-market, so let's just take this as a grain of salt. I made a mistake on Friday, guys. I did make a video on Friday. I was so involved in making that video on Friday, the trading video, because I try to put out some trading recap, something at least once or twice a week, that I forgot to take my little trades on my past evaluations. So I've now dragged myself in a day later than I needed to be, passing those. So that's what it is. It's okay. Firing a book map here. This doesn't crash my computer. Now we're down through that trend line, coming down through the other trend line. That's where you're seeing all this volume coming through. Trend lines there in the market just opened. Trend lines will often repel and attract price. So, price will be attracted to this. That's kind of why you see that explosion down to it. And then you're kind of waiting to see the back end of this is kind of acting as something, but pre-market stuff, you really want to wait for the session to open. Start taking stabs at stuff. Let's look at the book map. Big buyer coming through on that. Big buyer. Looks like it's going to pop maybe up to 41 possibly. I don't know. Cumulative Delta really moving up there. You see those big buyers coming in. One trade that I didn't take this, but one thing I kind of like to do is look where price is kind of hesitating here, and then we look down here at Delta and we see Delta popping up. We can also see those big buy orders coming through on Bookmap. When price is kind of here, we kind of can expect that pop just for a scalp. Delta's now moving higher. We're at a trend line. Probably going to get through that. It's very bullish at the moment. Just sitting in my hands. I got my finger on the buy button. I didn't take it. You can ask me why. I think it's just a little bit of Monday morning jitters. Looking at these areas of liquidity sitting here. The thing I like is you can look at the book imbalances up here. Bunch of orders sitting up at 1900. I wonder if price is going to get sucked up there. I just took my little daily trade on my micros over on another screen here. Oops. One went for a profit. The other one did not. That's okay. Morning, James. Joe asked, do you utilize Delta to add when it shoots up or close out when it starts falling? It seems to always move before the chart I trade on. Yeah, Delta's kind of a good way to gauge where price might go, particularly if it gets like into real tight consolidation. You got to be quick on it though. You know, this is probably not a good trade. I feel like it's going to start really moving up to the 1900. Probably going to get stopped out on this. I like how I get in the trade, and right when I get in the trade, I get point of control coming in against me. There. I think it is going to get sucked up to that. Gosh dang it, Bookmap. Come on, man. Lots of buying coming through. I was just chasing it up there. It's like I saw it all down here happening and I didn't get on anything. And then it's like party who's just like, take the trade, dude. Take off your purse, take the trade. What's up, Bobby? Welcome, man. If you're new, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Man, we were talking about Forex like crazy over on Discord. Was it last week? Yeah, last week. A lot of lively conversation going about Forex, people defending it with their lives. And I was like, man, I wonder what's going on in the Forex community these days. And so I took a look at the Forex community over there on YouTube because I used to trade Forex like years ago, and then I came to my senses. Aha. And I was like, man, what's going on in Forex? We can see here how Delta's moving up in this consolidation. I'm really curious to know if this thing's going to pop to the upside. It's not going yet. I'm really curious to know if we're going to get that move up. If I get something down here, it's like 63. I may jump in on it. And I watched some of these old Forex YouTubers that I used to watch. I'm so happy I'm not trading Forex anymore. It just looks absolutely miserable. This one guy was like showing his P&L, and he was super proud of his P&L. It was like in my FX book, and he was showing his like percentage like for the year or whatever. And you know what the thing was? This thing's gonna roll on me here. Dang it. The thing is that his P&L came mostly from trading S&P CFDs. This thing's going to stop me out, but I got to take my stop here. It's going to fall. It might fall. I still like this trade down here. I'm going to get on it again down here. Now it's back to life. I think the Forex people heard me talking shit, and they hacked me. I think it is going to pop up. It's just maybe missed the train on it. Should have held it. Dude, something's going on. Like, I hope this stream is. Yeah, it's lagging. Sorry guys. I have no idea what's going on. Apologies if it's lagging. I switched over to another Wi-Fi here. Hopefully, it will give us smoother streaming capabilities. Shouldn't be lagging anymore. Sorry about that, guys. Get too much stuff going on. I was connected to a weaker Wi-Fi. It's actually the same Wi-Fi. It's like, you got like a 5G one and then the normal one. For whatever reason, the 5G one for me is slower than the normal one. Now we're getting that pump, that push up. Should have held that trade. Just getting greedy. I think we're gonna get that move all the way up to 40. Possibly. Oh, this was a good trade here that I was in. I got out too soon. Too soon. I think my take profit was up, 93, I guess. So I'd still be in this trade, sweating a little bit. I just think just can whip around you so fast. Oh, yeah. So what I was saying about the Forex guy, he was like showing his my FX book and being like, look how good my trading's going. And his whole profit, all of his Forex trades were negative. Most of them were negative, and if you added them all, some were positive, some were negative. But if you added them all up, it definitely would have been negative. And his only saving grace was that he was trading the S&P 500 CFD, and a massive trade on it. I mean, it was like, I don't know how much. This thing's now freezing up. Well, Apex crashed on me. Thank you, Apex. Having real problems here, guys. Having real problems with the Apex. We got to reconnect to Apex. Do you guys ever have this problem with Rhythmic? Where with Apex, you've got to log into Rhythmic, RTrader Pro, like 2 different times. I swear Apex is screwing with me. I'm about ready to switch over to so remember, guys, remember on Friday we're talking about how am I possibly connected to the data thing right now? What is going on? What is going on? Remember on Friday, guys, when we were talking about we're going to try to hack one of these guys? I think we found one. Not hack them, but try to find one of these prop firm companies that allow us to have multiple accounts and only have a one-time setup fee. I think we found one, guys. I think we found one. Might be our next prop firm victim. We're not going to do anything illegal. We're just going to try to use the rules to our advantage and get a little bit better of a deal in terms of our funded accounts. Ooh, I think we found it. It's over there on the Discord. Over there on the Discord. If you haven't come over to the Discord yet, check us out on Discord. The link's below. We're talking about it over there in one of the channels. I believe it's, let's see here. I can't remember which channel. It wasn't in the correct channel. It wasn't categorized correctly. But the thing is, I've got 3 of these Apex things, and it's like, do I want to now have to get another one? Now we're moving up to that zone we were talking about. Do I want to get, another one, or do I want to just trade these guys? What is this trend line that I've got on here? I'm gonna have to try to find an entry on this. Just chasing price here, guys. Don't mind me. It's got to find support here. Gosh dang it. I gotta close out on that. It's gonna come down a little bit more, I think. That's a good trade. I mean, I think we're still coming up to that 37. Shit. Now it's gonna come. Now it's gonna rip right up. If this one stops me out, I'm done for the day. And we're done. Oh, look at that. That's what you get for chasing price, guys. Don't chase price. Never ends up well. Buell Knox. Buell Knox. That's what it is. You're right. Sorry, I'm watching this trade go completely horribly for me here. I got him way too high up here, just chasing it. I think this is done. Dang it. Monday morning. No, Buell Knox. Buell Knox. Are you kidding me? Why is this Discord link not working here? Let me fire up the Discord thing. So annoying. Da, 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 da. Now we're moving up. Great. So infuriating. So infuriating. Guys, I'm at 1,999 subscribers. I need one more. Who's going to be my 2,000th subscriber? If you're on this live stream and you haven't subscribed, and let me know who's my 2,000th subscriber. Anybody? Anybody? Gosh, now we're getting that move up. I guarantee it. Gosh, it's so annoying. It's so frustrating. Look, I bought it up here at the top. We get the pullback, added to it on this bullish candle in the 500 volume. Thinking we're gonna get that move. Didn't. Came. Look where I got out down here. I got back in, then I chickened out, got out of it, and now we're making that move up. Absolutely drives me nuts. Oh, I lost 2 subscribers on that one. I asked who's gonna be my 2000th, and some people came in and were like, unsubscribe. It's all right. Watch this thing move up here. And right up to that 30. That was my target. Was that 30? Now we might be coming down. Coming down. We got two pretty key levels of support here. One's at 92. The other one's at 79. If you got through that, I think 61's in play. I'm not going to try to pick the top of it. I really want to see it start moving down first. Bop. Just watching this here, guys. Keeps making these moves up. These little pullbacks here, just these little count. We're obviously trending up. And you just draw these little pullbacks and get long. I had one over here, just had to take the stop on it because it wasn't working out at the time. But of course, we've now ripped higher, so that's always frustrating. Apex diagnostic charts on Ninja? Nope, never. I don't even know what that is. Probably one more thing they're trying to sell you. Just drawing structure here, guys, on the chart. Have you used them? Have you used these diagnostic things? Or has anybody used diagnostic things? I've never heard of them. But Apex is always trying to, or a lot of these companies, they're companies, they're trying to make money. I see here, our price is trying to go up. We actually have Delta moving down a little bit. I'm wondering if this fails, we get this drop, a little bit of a drop down here. Delta moving down as price is trying to go up. If you find it helpful, I guess. If it works for you. Looks like he's moving back up now. Take that order off. Hitting the back end of this trend line. It'd be interesting to see what he wants to do up here. Scalping it here, trying to dig myself back. So upset about that first trade. So on this one, we just see Delta dropping support. We had support here at 98. Delta's dropping. You break structure. We got a pullback, bearish candle on 500 volume. We took a scalp back down to support. Jump back in on it as we saw Delta dropping lower, and we broke that support. My stop is right above the 220 SMA on the 1 minute. It may want to come down to 80, and then I think you'd be officially out. I got out right there, point of control. Also, it's a low volume node. I'm still upset about this long. That long was a good trade. Just bad entry. This looks like another long right here, but I'm not going to take it. You can see at the bottom of the band here, the 20 SMA, or the 20 period Bollinger Band on the 1 minute. Nice dragonfly candle on the 1 minute. It's probably going to want to try to push up, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm not digging it. Looking a little indecisive here. You can either go long or short on this. The break of this, I think you can go long. Break of this downtrend, you could probably go long on it. But it's looking a little down a little bit. Just doing basic technical analysis on this now. I would almost take a long here, 907. This volume, there we go. I don't know. Kind of want to take a long based on this over here on the 1 minute. Man, I don't know. Really don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to sit on my hands. I might just eat 475 today and be done with it. It's a pretty good failure on that attempted breakout there. Probably gotten too low on this short. I think it is a short though. I thought the thing was gonna drop. It just didn't. I have to tighten up my stop on it. I think if it pops this, we're gonna pop up or do something weird. I don't want to do anything weird today. Should have gone. It should have gone. It didn't. Should have gone, boy. Gone. Should go, 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 go. What did Apex used to sell? Apex used to sell something else, like a tick, like a thing that would chirp at you. Apex is always selling you something. Being a little quiet this morning, guys. I don't know why. Monday morning. I'm debating if I really want to try to make back this 450 today or just let it ride. It's actually very funny right now. It's like, it's probably going to give you a bearish candle, but it just looks too choppy. I see all these trend lines I'm drawing. It just seems like very choppy. It's a little too granular for me, too microscopic. Choppy. Bearish candle in 1 minute, but then you get this pop higher. I don't know, short 83. Nice job, Parashiv. Nice job, nice job. Yeah, I was thinking about doing this Buell Knox thing where we try to get multiple accounts, multiple 25K accounts. And, with those, it's a 1-to-1 profit to trailing drawdown ratio. We talk about it all the time. So it's actually a much better deal than getting like the actual 100K account. But sometimes you can get addicted to just doing these evaluations. At some point, I've got 3 of these things now. I don't think I need more. I don't think, really beat Buell Knox at some imaginary game that I made up in my head. Instead, I probably want to just focus on the ones I got. My thing is I don't want to pay $85 a month for each one. So, this is the third one here. I'm almost like, do I even really want to do it or not? I don't know. So, I don't know. I think well, I guess it'll be Friday. Friday, I should have one of the funded accounts set up, ready to go. So we'll just trade that on the live stream on Friday. Yeah, absolutely. Design knob. It's absolutely ridiculous. I agree. I mean, I think I pay like $15 a month for NinjaTrader data feed. Can even be, and that's like with level 2 and everything. So it's absolutely ridiculous. But you don't have to do it is a thing. I mean, it's not required, but yeah, it's just collecting more money from people to pay out other people. Still upset about this long over here. Coming into this big resistance area that we marked out in pre-market, you can see this low volume node from last week. We've also got the top of the band here. I mean, I think 72 would be its absolute last hurrah. Trying to move up. Can we get a like on this live stream, guys? If you haven't liked the live stream, please give it a like. I'd really, really appreciate it. It helps me out because YouTube will then put it in front of other people who might be interested. And it's just kind of a nice for me to see that people actually appreciate it. You can see here we're just kind of starting to range a little bit. You see this range over here on the 1 minute. A little bit of a, we had that up move on the open, and now we're just kind of moving sideways a little bit. Coming into a higher level of resistance. Thanks, guys. A Ninja sub cost? What's a sub? You mean data? I don't know. It's not very much. Maybe like $15 or something. $18. I don't quite remember. Some it's like $3. Some it's like nothing. You can get a 2-week free trial of Rhythmic free. That's why they always give you like Lilu Express and all that stuff. It's only like 2 weeks, That's why it's so cheap, because it literally costs them nothing to do it. Like a book map here. I don't know. I'm tempted to try to make back this 47, whatever I'm down, 450. I'm tempted to. It's this big liquidity sitting there at 62. A bunch of orders sitting up here right at this level. Wait, this is not. Why did I say 62? 62 orders. Wow. Monday morning, guys. Up here at 25, 21, 25, right up here at this level. Couple bearish candles here on the 1 minute. You could try to take a short on this, I guess. I'm not really feeling into it. I don't know why. Possibly this break of 97. We see the 20 SMA that if it fails at this 20 SMA 1900, we may get another move down. I should take this trend line off because it's kind of confusing me. That could be, a possibility. See what it wants to do here. You get that quick drop on it. Oops, sorry. think you could take it down to 84 would probably be your profit target. A little bit of an LVN here. You probably want to get out like at 85. Mm. Yeah, I'm trading horribly now. I'm just trading not to lose. No, you got to make sure when you do your AFNC, when you do your um, rhythmic disclosures, that you make sure that you put non-professional in that. If you put professional, I don't even know what they do. Probably would explode the system or something. Got that dropped to 8, even lower than that now. Let's see. Where's another setup going on here? There's really not. I mean, just take it back long. We're kind of value area low down here. Take it long at 58 maybe, but maybe low down. Long. Yeah, VWAP. I would go long, but there's nothing else to do right here. I think this drop is probably done. 73 be some support. VWAP some support. Value area low some support. Well, sometimes you just are like, okay, are you good with 443? Can you survive losing $443? If the answer is yes, then you probably should just walk away, as opposed to making it worse, trying to make it better. You know, no. I'm tired. I'm sleepy this morning, guys. I'm like Monday morning. Case of the Mondays. Just trying to move up here. Good job, James. You guys know what I'm thinking about doing. Taking along there, the break of the 20 SMA on the 1 minute, getting out at 08. Burned. Dang it. I went long on that because I saw we broke that resistance level, and then I saw Delta moving up as we did it, and so I was like, well, let's see what happens. Clearly, a little bit of a fake out there to the upside. This is gonna have to be my day. I still see Delta trying to move up bigger. I see these buyers coming through on the book map. It looks like it wants to go. I bet it whips down, takes me out, and then whips right back up. Per usual. And then I'll just call it a day on it. My brain is completely toasted. Toasty, toasty, toasty. I don't know why. It's just Monday, I guess. Come on, you little mother effer. 6. I got to tighten that up. Just trying. It's a little engine that could. $242. I can live with 242. My Discord link isn't working. Is my Discord link still not working? It says it works. It's the link that it's given me. Is anybody still having trouble with the Discord thing? So we took this long here, saw the breakout, not breakout, the move up, broke 20 SMA on cumulative delta volume. We saw all this buying coming through on bookmap too. Kind of gave us the confidence to hold it, added to it, tightened up our stop right below support there, 96. So I don't know, we can probably. That's so weird. I think well, if I come up to. That's so weird. Well, let's try that one. Here, I changed it. Hopefully that works now. I think we're going to live with 242 red day today. Came back a little bit there. I think we're down like 750 or something not too long ago. The one thing is that the trade that I took that big loss on, I said it before, was a good trade. It was just a bad entry. You can see it over here. This one. We knew it was going to rip up to 30. That was our kind of target. And got in up here. I thought it was going to do a quick pop, pull back, got a bullish candle in the 500 volume. So I added to it, broke lower, kept falling. Finally took a stop here because it was just too much losing it. Came down, popped back up, got in, chickened out on this bearish candle here. And then eventually we did rip up, which it would have been fine. It's just the way it goes. Just take your stop sometimes on it, and then, so that looks like it's going to keep moving up probably to 23. I can't bring myself to take it because I'm totally fine with walking away down 240 on the day. Totally fine with that. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off this thing. My brain is completely toasted. I don't know why. Monday morning. I'm not my usual talkative self. And I think it's probably just time to go get some sunshine. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. You can join us over on Discord if you like, or please consider subscribing. If you wouldn't mind giving me one more like before I jump off this, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't liked the video yet, for the live stream, I'd really appreciate you liking it. Encourages me to keep doing this even when I'm a little tired. Don't get paid anything to do this, all completely free. Helps me become a better trader. I've certainly gotten way better at trading over the course of the last year of doing live streams and stuff. Way more consistent, and I've gotten, the thing that I've gotten better at is just better at taking losses and not caring so much. I think we are going to pop now up to 37. Do you jump in on this or not? Probably not. I would have got stopped out on this one right here. I was thinking about taking a long on this candle right here, anticipating that pop, but as price broke lower, I would have got stopped out right there. So that's it. That's it for me. That's a good sign to jump off this thing. So thanks so much, guys. Please consider subscribing. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So if you're interested in any of this, I live stream every morning at 8:10 a.m. Central Time. I will not be live streaming on Wednesday, I don't think. Wednesday's FOMC. It's going to be crazy wonky, and my kids do not have school on Wednesday, so I'm going to do some stuff with them on Wednesday. But the rest of the time, I will be live streaming. So I think Thursday and Friday this week are going to be really good days to trade. Tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be so-so. So be careful. I'll see you guys back here on the channel tomorrow. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.